Hey, what's going on guys? John here. Today I wanted to do a video review for the Best Choice Products umbrella. So in this video what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to walk you through the installation of this. We're going to go through, take a look at all the different features, and then I'm just going to give you my overall thoughts. Now, Best Choice Products actually sent me this to give you guys my honest review. This is a sponsored post and I just wanted to let you guys know that. So what I'm actually going to do is bring you over, we'll take a look at the manual and we'll just go through everything. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing I want to point out is you can see absolutely how awesomely big this thing is. Here you can see we have a pretty standard size. This is like a 6-person picnic table that I had custom built, and this spans more than big enough. It can pretty much cover the entire thing and shade all of it. So very, very large coverage. We are in a little bit of a windy area. You can see it's not even winding too much here right now, but it is moving around a little bit. This is extremely well made. You essentially have these 4 large plastic pieces that go across. These are all separate. They kind of just fall into place. There's basically underneath this a large, I'll actually lift one of them up just to show you. You basically have these 4 bars that go across. So this is basically a crossbar that links in the center with these large bolts, and then these giant plastic pieces just sit down right on top of it. So they're not really bolted or anything like that, but the idea is that these are basically made heavy with either adding lots of water or lots of sand. Once you've added that, you have this plastic piece that kind of rests into the center. I'll move the manual out of the way here for now. I can kind of move this just ever so slightly, but you can see there's large bolts here, and it actually has you twist the entire umbrella structure and then add the bolts to the bottom, and that's how you get the crossbar going. This plastic piece just sort of sits in the center. There's 2 bolts on either side. You have a pedal here that you can use to actually adjust where the umbrella is going. So more or less, if I want, I could just stand up here, and let's say that I want to move my coverage a little bit more this way. All I have to do is put my foot down on this and then simply just rotate the umbrella, and then I let go, and now it's going to lock into position, and now you can see we're basically moved over a little bit more. So pretty straightforward. You also have this large lever here, so this allows you to angle the pitch of the entire umbrella. Your max height on this pretty much is right about where it's at now. I think you can go possibly a little bit higher. Yeah, so it's actually here. So there's a mechanism here. So you can see I was able to get this to go up quite a bit more. Gives you a little bit more length, and overall kind of will smooth this out in terms of its angle. If you want to come down, you could angle it down. So you kind of have a few options there. There's a large solar panel that's actually right on top, and what that does is it actually powers these lights that go all throughout. So here you'll see there's a little red switch, and you can flip this on, and it's a little hard to see, but this actually did come on. So all of these little lights come on, and then you get a center light here. So at nighttime, maybe you want to eat outside, it's maybe a little bit dark, you can flip this on and it actually gives you some really nice light. And this will actually last for quite some time due to the way that it's designed. Going through and disassembling this is pretty easy. You basically have a rod here that you just spin this, and the whole thing will kind of collapse in of itself. This rod will actually extend out, and then it has a pre-built ribbon that just ties around with Velcro, so the whole thing will stay kind of as is. In terms of installing the base here, you'll have this rod coming up to basically where this plastic piece is, and this just inserts down after removing this nut here, and that's pretty much all you need to do to assemble it. The manual itself does go through and give you nice picture diagrams of everything. So here you can see it's showing the rod installation, putting the actual base together, filling these with either water or sand, and then it kind of shows installing the solar panel, going through adjusting everything, adjusting the tilt. And that's pretty much it. It shows you how to close the canopy, storage, anything else that you might need to know. So overall, very good product. I think very straightforward. Originally we were going to put this on a deck, so I would maybe measure, because the base here is quite large. I'd say this probably has got to be a good 3 feet across or so. We ended up not having enough room, but because we have a fairly large yard and we have this picnic table, we ended up doing a party with this outside, and it ended up working perfectly for our needs. So we're overall very happy with it, and I think if you're looking for something like this, this definitely would be a good bet. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video review. Hopefully you found this helpful, and I will talk to you later.